everybody, it's Bullock family here with another video. We're gonna have this one's gonna be Cleveland versus the Mets. It's going to be fun. Cleveland Indians versus the Mets. So exciting. So I hope everyone enjoy their Tuesday. I know I will.
Closing in on first pitch in Cleveland. Indians baseball comes your way next.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Cleveland Indians. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network.
I thought they did an excellent good job on this the show 18. I like this one better than the 17.
Corey Kluber is ready to go as he'll.
Sorry I haven't got a video up in a while.
Take on him, Dan.
On comes former Cy Young winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best.
Sorry for not recording this live on a video.
94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back.
So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this.
Big overhand break.
Yeah, and the game actually came out. The real game actually came out today.
Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
And by the way, I'm not playing online. I'm playing
late action on that
just a regular thing.
It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's your one, Cespedes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind him.
So don't say that if you don't hear my dogs barking.
You know in the back of your mind,
They will bark, and you might hear it in the background. There you go. Yeah.
You might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
So he sets him down swinging. Yoenis Cespedes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. It's been a steady 5 for 9. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Ball 2 and strike 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Cabrera is off at first with 2 away. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
There you go. Now I'm getting ready to hit bottom.
One. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game.
Mid first.
Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96. Great slider and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 2-1. Strike 2.
I should never swung it at that one. That was a bad pitch.
Really love called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The 2-2. Swung on
oh,
3.
Got struck out.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs.
Jason
he's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch.
I don't really play much with the Indians, but hey, it's worth giving it a try, I guess.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit at third. Frazier's up with it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, and he's let these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired.
3 up, 3 down.
Indians go down 1, 2, 3. Still no score. Here's Todd Frazier now, as it'll be 5.
Let me go one more ball.
For the Mets, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Oh, you got the same last name as that Christian artist.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side. Here's how the Indians are setting up on base. And let me tell you about first baseman Yonder Alonso. The bat plays, we get it. He's there for offense. But don't sleep on the defense as well. He's battled his injuries, but he's out there going to the post, making picks and bailing out his boys in the infield.
This one skied out toward right. Chisenhall sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh.
Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Ramirez shading to his right. And that ends the inning.
All right, going to the mid-second.
Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Edwin.
Let's see if I can try to get some hits on here.
first pitch of the at-bat.
Ooh,
Two-seamer inside to start.
that's a bad pitch. Almost got a hit.
Hit hard to short. Rosario brings it in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Striding in for the Indians, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. So 1-1 home. Grounded, foul. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Yonder Alonso.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
Ready to deliver.
Yonder
Here's the first
Alonso.
pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Alonso tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 0-2 to Alonso.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And that's a swing.
Oh, bad pitch.
3 in the dirt. Darno gathers it, and that ends the inning. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the third inning here on MLB Network. Next up from New York, Travis d'Arnaud, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Trying to hit this out of the ballpark.
Offensively so far for these guys, 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup
Wow,
can get
that one.
something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another
come
one.
on
Make it
now.
4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
I ain't doing so good on here.
Stepping in, Roberto Perez.
Patrick.
Ready with the
Roberto
first pitch.
Perez.
Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Center fielder, Bradley
And that will
Zimmer.
bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Zimmer A California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level.
Oh, that's a foul.
And Frazier will make the catch to retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Asdrubal Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 50.
Standing in, Yoenis Cespedes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here's a shot.
Oh, no.
And deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Mets in the lead, 1-0.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
Now batting.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's over.
Let me check something here.
For 1 thus far. A windup and the 0-1. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Oh,
he
wow.
can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Todd.
So striding in, Todd Frazier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your
Here comes the
attention,
Indians manager to make
Now
that
pitching
slow
for the
trip to
Indians,
the mound.
number
And it
43.
changes in the offing as that'll be all for his
Tomlin.
starter this afternoon. Josh Tomlin answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive.
Foul.
But this is going to get foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
And now a pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up.
Hey, that's 2 outs.
Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third
Ready for it. Another chance. Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around the score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ramirez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball through a strike. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Ash, just let you know this game's for you because I know you're a big Mets fan.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Right now, your team's beating the Indians.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
Center fielder number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Zimmer. 1 down.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again. Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Called strike 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ahmed Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Line drive to left. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-0. Here's Michael Brantley. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
First baseman, Yonder
Striding in
Alonso.
for the Indians, Yonder Alonso looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Oh, man, Dad.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Roberto Perez would be next. Shoots this one over to first.
Belly hit.
There's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Roberto Perez.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. That moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
Who?
He pulls this one into right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get him both home.
Oh.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate.
I'm at the 5th quarter, 5th inning.
Extra base hit right there.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely as they take the lead. With
wow, other way around now.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. this is hit softly to third. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Going into the 6th now.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jose Reyes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Kipnis is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Batter number 13.
Yeah.
Second baseman.
Here now is his
Yeah.
Cabrera.
How you did that?
In 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Oh, okay.
0-1 the count.
I don't got that many innings to go.
3-1 ball game.
No, I'm winning.
Skied in the air to straightaway.
No.
Brantley is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Hey, everybody. Whoever watching.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero. Just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Behind 0-2 now. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce.
Right fielder.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. High pop-up. Kipnis is under it. And that retires the side. Mets strand 1. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Middle of the game, Catherine.
Offered at and missed for the first strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. And the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the 2nd out.
Left fielder number 20.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Seared down the first baseline. And this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
From the belt, the pitch. Missed with a slider. Brantley stands at second with 2 gone. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 7th inning coming up. The Indians lead it 3-1. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Here's Todd Frazier now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chisenhall has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Adrian Gonzalez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player.
You try to tell him that he tried to deny that he did any of it.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming, double play situation, and he gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Count remains at 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no time here at Progressive Field. The Indians on.
Oh yes, Tate in their turn.
Rafael Montero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. A 1 pitch on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. d'Arnaud has it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. drilled to the left side. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The catcher, number 55.
Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
1-1. Left side, but well fouled. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. The underhanded flip. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Francisco Lindor. And their runners in the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And a couple as the lead remains 3-1.
Leading off with the Mets, the designated hitter, Jose Reyes.
Carlos Carrasco been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 59.
He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. They'll try again. 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Behind 0-2 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone!
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Swinging a hard liner to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in once again, Jake Bruce. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Line toward the alley in left center. Brantley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Hair closer thanks to the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Indians 3 and the Mets 2. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. The 1-2 is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Ramirez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands down.
And a good idea to hold
I
off.
hope everyone enjoyed this MLB game
Boy,
today.
check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just
No
heads
idea.
up, boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And he chased it in the dirt.
Oh, bad
And
swing.
he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired. 2 down now. Settling in now, Michael Brantley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
Home run!
And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they open it up to 6-2 now.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
The right fielder.
Into the box, Ronnie Chisenhall. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's
All right,
able to
going
stop
to the
bleeding
9.
a bit as this side is retired.
Last inning coming up.
Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 6-2. Next for the Mets, Todd Frazier. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's a .391 hitter. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting number 23.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder.
Next up from New York, Brandon Nimmo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1. taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. The Mets down to their final strike. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
There it goes. Got it.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
All right, y'all, YouTubers, that's the game for tonight. So, peace out. Have a nice week. Bye-bye.
And he had just enough to get the job done.
6-2, the final total today. The Cleveland Indians crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Josh Tomlin is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For